Hello, welcome back to more Vintage Cube, and we got a piece of power, Mox Jet, probably one of my favorite of the Moxen. I do like me some black and some red, as we saw from the last video. Go check that out, it was a good time. Anyway, yeah, Mox Jet, obviously great. There are two fetch lands, which are nice. Ice Explorer, strong. Gristlebrand, if you want to do that. Good old-fashioned counterspell. Gut is ridiculous. Oh, there's another fetch land. Wow, strong pack. Strong pack, but yeah, not a very exciting first pick, or not a very interesting one, rather, because we're just, these are the most unexciting packs to open. I mean, it's exciting because you get the power, but then it's like there's not really discussion necessarily. You just take the Mox, right? Like there are other cards you consider wheeling, like maybe you can wheel the Hex Drinker. I don't know. Mox Jet. Ooh, oh, okay. All right, it's one of those kind of days. We're just going to take two pieces of power in a row, Mox Jet into Ancestral Recall. And that's a really good combo because you play your fast mana, and then you have less lands in play. But then less lands in play. What I meant was, let me start over. You play your Mox. You have less cards in hand, but you have more mana. So you spend little mana, and then you get more cards, and then you have more mana to spend. It's just a perfect combo. It's just great. It's almost like these cards are some of the best in the game or something. Again, not a very interesting pack as far as, oh, what am I taking here? It's like really obvious, but other cards to consider. I mean, Emperor Bones, Fury, Wandering Emperor, these are all strong, but yeah, I'm just going to take Ancestral. Maybe if we get enough cheap artifacts, we can wheel Paradoxical Outcome and really pop off. I'm going to take Ancestral, of course. Okay, now we see Orcish Bowmasters versus Stock Up versus, I don't know, Adeline's really good, but I think I want to try to stick maybe Blue-Black Tempo with Mox and Ancestral. That sounds so good. Bowmasters is just really, really strong. I don't think Stock Up's a great card, but we already have Ancestral, so it's a little less necessary. And then we could wheel, I don't know, there's no way we wheel Stock Up. You could wheel the Harvester of Misery. Maybe you can wheel the Meticulous Archive and be Esper. Kappa Cannoneer, if you're doing the blue artifacts thing, that can be really strong. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the Bowmasters. Really, really good start. Okay, in this pack, I mean, I might as well just go cheap and efficient, take a Preordain. Other than that, there's a Life Death if you wanted to do the Reanimator thing, which it's okay. There's Uro for more value, like if we were a Sultai kind of deck. Fabled Passage is mid-fixing. Grave Titan's a whatever mediocre 6-drop. It's okay. And Lightning Greaves, that's a pretty strong card too. With, obviously Nadu, but not guaranteed that we're going to see that. Yeah, I think taking Preordain is fine here. It doesn't impact the board, but it draws us towards our Ancestral and our Bowmasters. So that's pretty good. More consistency in the deck. Wow, that is an Ajani. Ajani's really, really good. But what else do we have here? There's Monument to Endurance. There is that discard deck. Doesn't really look like we're going to be well set up for that. As far as blue cards are concerned, it's just Thieving Skydiver. I don't know. It's an okay card. You can steal their Mox for 3 mana, which is fine. I don't know. I'm not really seeing that at the moment. No More Lies is fine if we're going to be Esper. Ajani is really good, but it really shines in Boros. It is good. Don't get me wrong. And Boros could end up being open. I think I'm going to take the No More Lies. Ajani's really good. Look, now we just get Aang, and now we're just kind of doing that thing. So we can be blue-white, maybe splash Orcish Bowmasters. There is a Mother of Runes. That card is really strong, but I want to try out the new card. And Mother of Runes, I imagine, is going to be a little bit better in a more aggressive shell. I'm not sure if we're going to be that necessarily. I mean, I guess Aang is sort of aggressive, but it kind of acts more like a spell queller type thing. Maybe it is just Mother of Runes. Blue-white Cheon's type of deck. This is probably the correct pick, but I don't know. I'm feeling the Aang. It's probably wrong. It's probably supposed to be Mother of Runes, but that's okay. Oh, wait. Now we just get a Kaito. Okay. I don't know what we're doing here. I mean, Kaito's really good. Kaito's really good. Mockingbird fits the strategy pretty well too, actually, because you could have this enter as a copy of anything, but ideally you're going to have a lot of like cheap little guys. I just like Kaito a lot. I'm probably supposed to be disciplined and take Mockingbird. They're both close. There's also a Skyclave apparition, which goes pretty well with the disruptive blue-white strategy, like blue-white hate bears. That sounds fun. But you know what could be a blue-white hate bear? A Mockingbird. Theoretically. Oh my god, please. Okay, I took it. I ended up taking it. I don't know what happened there. Whoa, that's a late grief. That is a late grief, but I think we're starting to lean a little bit more away from black, which is fine. I think we just take a Mokdi here. Mokdi and Itla. Sky Snarers. This was Spider Woman. Anyway, 2-mana 2/2 Hate Bear. Kind of fits the deck perfectly, actually. There's also Witch Enchanter, which is a land that's a spell, which is very nice. And a Consider. Don't really need more cantrips. We already have Preordain and Ancestral, so I think that's fine. Let's just go ahead and take this. Okay, what did we wheel? We wheeled Aang's Iceberg, Consult the Star Charts, Marsh Flats. So these cards are pretty good, but again, we already have a decent amount of card advantage. I think I would rather just make sure the mana is good now, because I really want to splash this Bowmasters. And yes, we have the Mox Jet, but now we just take Hallowed Fountain. That's so good. Oh, there's also Wandering Emperor. Ooh, that's tough. That is tough. Well, what I was going to say is I just want my mana to be a lot better because Bowmasters is very strong, and I do want to play it. Wandering Emperor is a very strong card, but there are a lot of really powerful 4s in this cube. So I feel like I can get more power later, and I want to probably stay on the cheaper end of things. I'm just going to take the Hallowed Fountain. Okay, now we get Adeline versus Meticulous Archive. Both good. I do like having the one of Surveil Land. So Adeline's really good, though. I think Adeline is a strong enough 3-drop, and you can play it on turn 2 with the Mox Jet. I think I'm going to go with the Adeline here. All right. Unfortunately, nothing here. Good red cards, but that's not really the direction we're going. I guess I'll just hate away a Glorybringer or something. Okay, not much here. I guess I take Arwen in case I get green for some reason. Arwen's okay, but it's just whatever. Mutagenic Growth for the Prowess archetype. And not much. So overall, pretty strong start. We've got powerful card draw, good ramp, disruptive creatures, hate bears. We got Mockingbird. It could be anything. It can even be a Mockingbird. And Bowmasters, which I think we're set up pretty well to splash. Like, we just have to find one black-white land or a black-blue land, and we're just set. And then we automatically have 3 sources for Bowmasters. Totally solid. All right, pack 2. What do we got? We have Guide of Souls. That seems great. We have Prosthetic Memory, strong card, but, well, actually, it is really good with Ancestral. Maybe we can wheel it. Let's see if we can wheel it. Teferi, if we want to go bigger, but I think we want to go a little smaller. Guide of Souls, I think it fits the bill perfectly for this kind of strategy. Teferi's more of a hard control card, and I'm not saying it wouldn't be good in the deck. It certainly would be. You play it, you draw a card, you untap, you Ancestral something, or you Bowmasters. Totally solid. But if we can just flood the board with, like, if we go Guide of Souls and then on turn 2 Mockingbird, Guide of Souls, and then play like an Ocelot Pride, that's ridiculous, right? So I do like the way that looks, I think, a little bit more. There's also Vivi. Vivi's cool. Emery if we're doing more artifact-based things. Stoneforge if we wanted to spec on that, but maybe we could wheel it. Maybe we get like a Batter Skull or something. I'm going to take the Guide of Souls. I think it fits the deck pretty well. All right, now we see another fetch land, which is good with the Hollowed Fountain. Seachrome Coast is good fixing. Elite Spellbinder. I think I want to take the Parallax Wave. This is an excellent tempo card. And I think it's going to go really nicely with our creature package. And this is more of a unique effect, like sort of almost like a pseudo Plague Wind in a tempo strategy. So I do really like taking that here over, I mean, these lands are good. The Elite Spellbinder's good. I'm sure we'll wheel one of them. Let's take the Parallax Wave. Okay, now we see Daze. Oh, wait, Daze is awesome. Daze, Malcolm, Get Lost, Smuggler's Copter. Those are all solid 2-drops. Sarah Paragon 2 to a certain extent. Horizon Canopy, Cantrip, Spara's Headquarters. I would hope to see the, what's the Esper one? That is the Rafine's Tower. Rafine's Tower would be really nice. Would really tie the deck together. But Daze is great. Cheap disruption that you can use for free. Really, really great in this type of strategy. Okay. Now we see Abandoned Air Temple, which is sort of an upgraded Plains. It's okay. Wasteland to disrupt versus not much else. And Oust, I guess. That's one thing we're missing is removal. But Oust is kind of like bad removal. I think I would rather just take a Wasteland, try to disrupt their mana, and then we already have Marsh Flats Hollowed Fountain, so our fixing's pretty good. I think we can afford a colorless land. Okay, what do we got here? We've got Infernal Grasp, Enduring Innocence, Felia, and Shadowy Backstreet 2. I think I just take Felia, though. Felia is really strong. You can go Felia. You can blink Guide of Soul. Well, what's the best things to blink? You can blink Adeline. You can blink Aang. Yeah, there's a lot of good things to love about the little doggo friend. Also, as a little doggo friend. Just a little guy. Okay, so we'll take Felia. Now, there are a couple of black fixing lands, but Ledger Shredder, I think Ledger Shredder goes super hard in this deck. We're going to be double spelling pretty consistently. You know, you can go Preordained Ancestral, Preordained Guide, or on the opponent's turn, you like flash in Aang and then daze something and it trigger. It's great. It also triggers on your opponent's stuff. Yeah, Ledger Shredder is awesome. Gonna go and snap that up. Okay, what do we got here? We've got, wow, not much. There's a Nethergoyf, but I don't really want to splash a Nethergoyf. Nettle Cyst. No. And this pack's not great. I could take a Saheeli and side it in, I suppose. Not super great. Okay, what do we get here? We've got Baleful. I love Baleful Strix, but it might not be what we want. There's a Jitte. There's a Lauren of the Third Path. I think I like the Jitte. We've got a lot of cheap creatures, cheap evasive creatures that can wear the Jitte really well. And this will really help with the creature matchups because we don't really have that much removal. Yeah, well, besides like Parallax Wave, but yeah, Jitte seems great. Let's take that. I think if our mana was like perfect, I would have preferred the Baleful Strix, but that's okay. Ooh, Stoneforge Mystic Wield. And we got the Jitte, so we have at least one target. And we can definitely find more targets. I would be comfortable playing Stoneforge if I had 2 targets, at least. And surely we can find one. Lion Sash, Batter Skull, Cauldron Complete, something like that. Okay, now we have the choice between Oculus and Spellbinder. I think just Spellbinder. Oculus, it's really powerful, but you have to jump through a lot of hoops to make it work. At least Spellbinder just does what it says on the tin, comes down, disrupts the opponent, is evasive, relatively aggressive card. Paulo. All those things. Okay, now we have Horizon Canopy versus Get Lost. I think we just gotta take Get Lost. Unfortunately, it's not the best removal. I don't like removal that gives the opponent stuff. And yeah, they can't always use the maps, but they're artifacts. There's a lot of reasons you don't want to use this card. But I mean, it does kill anything, so I like that. All right, now we have Abandoned Air Temple versus Oust. Again, we don't. I just don't like Oust that much. It's good in certain matchups. I'd rather just take the land that's also kind of a pseudo spell. Wheeling the Shadowy Backstreet is excellent because now I have a fetchable black source, and we get the black-white land too on the wheel. That's great. I don't like that it starts off as black. I'd rather it start off as white, but still, I think we still play it. It's pretty free. All right, what do we got in our last pack? Ooh, Reanimate. Reanimate's cool, but again, I don't really want to splash that necessarily. I would rather just take a good blue or white card. We can have 2 copies of Ancestral with Treasure Cruise. We could take Jace. We could take Council's Judgment. A lot of good options here. I do like Council's Judgment that it can answer anything. Jace is a strong card and all, but again, you can just find other 4s. Like, we'll eventually find another one that's just as good, if not better. Say a Palace Jailer. Like, I would 100% take a Palace Jailer over Jace. I think it's between Treasure Cruise and Council's Judgment. I think we're fine on the card advantage. I would rather just take more disruption, I think, at this point. So we're leaning a little bit more white than blue, but I mean, Council's Judgment is very strong, so we're gonna take that right here. Okay, now we see Ponder, Voice of Victory, or Lion Sash. These are all really nice cards. I do like the Ponder for digging, and we already have a ton of 2-drops. I really like the Voice of Victory. I think that card's really good, and it would be good in this strategy. Really good with Guide of Souls, for example. But I think I prefer the consistency that Ponder offers just a little bit more. Okay, now we see not much. I guess I take a Guardian Scale Lord. It's expensive, but it's strong, and it allows us to bring permanence back from our graveyard, like pretty much immediately with the backup ability. And our deck is pretty cheap too, so we can pretty much get back whatever we want. So, yeah, totally fine. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you can just find top end, right? Ooh, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Atraxa, Appa. Whoa, wait. Appa's sweet. And we get to do the Aang Appa thing. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, when this enters, you airbend any number of other target non-land permanents you control, and then you can recast them for 2 mana, and then you make allies. That just sounds great. And then you're able to, like, maybe save some stuff if it's trapped under removal spells, like enchantment-based removal spell. I don't know. There's a lot of cool things. Also, it's Aang and Appa, right? That's Magic the Gathering or something. Other than that, I mean, Fable's probably far and away the best card, but I don't really have the fixing for it. Yeah, I'm going to take Appa. Appa's cool. He can hang out. All right, what do we got in this pack? There's Mind Twist, Bloodchief's Thirst, Basim. We have a lot of historic spells, but probably just supposed to take a Luminarch Aspirant. There's also Vindicate, but Luminarch Aspirant goes a little bit more with the strategy. Ooh, Solitude. That's great. I love Solitude here. What else? We have Mystic Confluence, Wan Shi Tong. Good card. You just tuck something in, either second from the top or the bottom, and make a couple of bodies that are unblockable, but they also can't block. Strong card, but again, it's 5 mana, and yeah, so is Solitude, but it's really 0 mana. Come on, let's be real. There's also Glimmer Lens, which of course is good with the Stoneforge, but I mean, Solitude, right? Ooh, Fallen Shinobi. I don't know if we need that. There's Ranger Captain of Eos, which can only find Mockingbird and Guide of Souls currently. Actually, maybe I want Chrome Mox in this deck. This feels like a Chrome Mox deck because we're drawing a lot of cards, and again, you kind of just want to do more things with your mana. Eagles of the North is fixing. I think I take Chrome Mox here. Feels good. Feels like the deck for it. Storm Chaser's Storm Chaser's Talent. That's another 1-drop threat, and it turns into card advantage. We have so many non-creature spells in this deck. Yeah, that's really good pickup. Barrowgoyf would be a cool splash, I guess, but don't need it. All right, this deck looks pretty good. All right, what do we wheel? Nothing of note. I guess none of these lands are even helpful. So if this is the deck, we play 8, that's 14, 15, 16. So I probably need to make like 2 cuts. If we make 2 cuts, we play 16 lands plus Mox Jet plus Chrome Mox. I think that's okay. Cecil. Oh, Lion Sash Wield. That's nice. Now we can play Stoneforge Mystic a little bit more easily. Do I have to splash Bowmasters? The answer is no. It's a good card. It works well with like a Guide of Souls. It works well with the strategy, but I mean, the deck seems pretty good overall. Oh, I can cut Scale Lord, I think. A little expensive. Portable Hole, good sideboard card. Good sideboard card for sure if we need more removal spells. Maybe I don't need Ponder and Preordain. They kind of help the deck stay together. They're good with the Storm Chaser's Talent. Oh, Get Lost. I probably don't need Get Lost. I have Solitude. I have Parallax Wave. I have No More Lies and Days to help Jitte. Ooh, Vindicate? That's not bad either. All right, so if we do this, we have 17 mana sources. I could just cut the Bowmasters and cut the Backstreet and the Bleachbone Verge, and that makes things way more consistent. Wrath of God for sideboard, I suppose. Whoa, Eagles of the North? Ooh, that's kind of cool. I mean, I'll definitely play that card. All right, so deck looks pretty good overall. We have the Mox Jet. Oh, Bowmasters is so strong. Maybe not. Not every deck draws cards. I mean, a lot of decks draw cards. Look, it's really good, but I maybe we just don't need it. Let's just make our deck a little bit more consistent. I mean, this looks good. 11, 15. I think one more cut would make me happy. Because, yeah, 16, it's like 18 mana sources, but, you know, one's going to be Eagles of the North, another one's going to be a Wasteland, it's a land, yeah, but, I mean, you'd rather use it as a pseudo spell to disrupt the opponent. So, what do I want to cut? I like all the ones. I think I need to keep the Lion Sash for the Stoneforge Mystic package. Days is good, all the 2s are good. Spellbinders, fine. It could be Appa. I mean, what is this actually doing? We're able to airbend any permanents. I mean, it could go hard. Could go hard with, you can recast Stoneforge Mystic, you can recast. I mean, it's good with Aang. I don't know. And then you're making a bunch of allies. I guess that's good. I want to try it out. 11, 15. You know what? Maybe we can get away with this many lands. Because it's like 15, 16, 17, 18, if you think of it that way. We'll see if I regret it. I think we're just going to go with it. So we're mostly blue, mostly white. Yeah, pretty much mostly white. Sort by mana value, but it's important to have the early blue, which is going to be a little awkward. So let's see. 7 and 4. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10 versus 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I think we can go down and up. All right. That looks better. 5, 6, 7, 8-ish versus 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, the mana's not amazing. The Eagles helps. But that's one reason to make another cut, is that then our mana gets better. I'm still going to try it. I think we can make this work. There's definitely some problems. Like, okay, you treat Mox Jet as a land. You treat Chrome Mox as a pseudo land. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's not a problem. All right, I think this deck looks sweet. Let's go to the games. All right, we're here for round 1 against Urza's Mistake. Hilarious. Won the die roll. We'll go first. And yeah, this is kind of what we signed up for. The fixing is not great. I would love to preordain on one. I think I keep this. Again, not amazing, but we do get to go turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic, fetch up another equipment. Okay, opponent goes Island Go. Yikes. All right, we'll just go Stoneforge. Now I just need to draw any land, basically, so I can play Elite Spellbinder. All right, we'll get Lion Sash. Worst case scenario, we can just play Lion Sash next turn or something. Or better yet, we could just hold up the mana. Ideal draw would be an island, because then I could go island, preordain, and then still hold up the Stoneforge Mystic. I actually think the best draw would be Eagles of the North, because then you can go Eagles of the North, find the blue white land, shock it in, and then you're just holding up Normalize plus activating the Stoneforge. I think that would be ideal, but we'll see. I'll just take any land at this point, to be honest. Soul Ring. Uh-oh. Don't like that. Lightning Greaves? Oh, boy. So they're doing the Nadu thing? That's not good. Oh boy. All right. No, it's fine. We're just going to pass. Yeah, not great. I think we might have to go back to the drawing board on this mana base. I could just like cut preordain for a land. That kind of makes sense. We really just need Ancestral. We're just splashing blue basically for the kind of, tempo-y cards. Maybe I don't need the cantrips. Okay, they're equipping. Sure. Okay, so it has haste. All right, so it just seems like they don't have Nadu yet, which is fine. All right, let's activate. Put in the. Actually, not the Jitte. No, let's put in the Sash. I think I just need some pressure. Oh, there's the island. Perfect. There's the island. So let's play that. Let's go to combat. I will attack with both. Yeah, I don't think I'm holding up the Stoneforge anymore. Yeah, they can block. It's fine. So at this point, I think the Normalize has probably outlived its value, so I would rather just be proactive. Let's go for an Elite Spellbinder. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. It got countered. That is unfortunate. It's okay. If they go Nadu here, they get a lot of looks. Oh god, it's Nadu. All right. Well, here they go. Oh, Minskin Boo. What the heck? That's ridiculous. Okay, they get to go off a little bit. So remand, Tishana's. Okay. And then they can play Tishana's Tidebinder and get 2 more looks if they want. And they didn't hit any lands, which I guess is good for me. I'm not really sure how I come back from this game, but I'll try my best. What is this? The Scouring Storm Soul. Sandman. So its power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. Oh, that's really good. Can't be blocked by creatures about 2 or less. Return it and target land from grave to battlefield. Okay. All right, so we're just going to let the opponent do their thing and we'll come back. Okay, I'm not sure why they're attacking me with Nadu and like they're not just attacking me for 5, but yeah, that's okay. I'm not their mom. Okay, I think we can probably just pack it in here. I mean, the problem is they just have way too much. I'm never going to be able to deal with Minskin. I'm not going to be able to deal with all that. So I think just to save on time, we'll just go ahead and concede, go to the next game. All right, so they are trying to do stuff. I think we got to get rid of this preordain. Probably just add another land in. I think that might make things a little bit more consistent. Vindicate can destroy anything, but maybe I just need the get lost because I just have to deal with Nadu at all costs. I don't hate that. We can take out a... I don't know what to take out. Solitude's a good way to deal with it. I think I want to keep Mockingbird for the whole Mockingbird Guide of Souls thing. Could just be Appa. Like, this value game is so much weaker than their value game. It's like playing standard versus playing, legacy. Although, isn't it? It's banned in legacy, right? Nadu? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Well, this hand does a whole lot of nothing, but it does it fast. So I think I'll try it. I can start off with Jitte and then... Actually, I guess I could fetch Shock. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's fetch Shock. So we'll do this. Mox Jet into a Jitte and pass. So now they think they're safe, but then I daze their 1-drop. Okay, well, we're just going to kind of sit and stare at each other for a while. Eventually, I will draw a threat. Okay? I mean, again, now we have double counterspell for if they try to do stuff. Chromox. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but that's okay. I mean, Chromox can be useful later, maybe, if I need the mana, but seems doubtful. Noble Hierarch. I mean, I could just counter it, but I don't really care. I'd rather counter something else. Stormchaser's Talent. Finally. God, a threat. Jeez. All right, Stormchaser's Talent. And I will just pass. Actually, I could Chromox Get Lost and then equip Jitte. I think I need to hold up Normalize this turn, though. Consult, that's fine. I could daze this, but I don't think there's really a point. Daze is ruining their... It's losing its value, but now my opponent doesn't think I have it, right? Because surely I would counter it if I had Daze. But the fact that I didn't, maybe they don't play around it. Maybe they get a little haphazard with their mana. They play around a miscalc, and I daze them. Or they play around a mana leak type effect or Normalize, and then they pay the 3, and then I daze, and then I'm like really, really happy. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Okay, they're just gonna pass. You love to see it. Ooh, Eagles, love that. So let's Plane Cycle. I guess we just get. It just has to be an actual planes into equip Jitte. And then I just get to attack and wreak havoc. Love it. Love this for me. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, what do we got? Tashana's Tide Binder. All right. I think this one I'm gonna Normalize. So we'll go for the white blue Normalize. Trigger prowess. They fight back with a daze. Oh no, that's so good. Oh shoot. So now I cannot fight back with my daze. Ugh. Gross. Yeah. Yeah, you got me. Excellent. Nice stack war. Now they can like resolve Nadu. Don't like that. Ugh, I don't like that at all. And then the, what is it? The Umazawa's Jitte now just loses all of its card text. Not a fan. Deck Faden, yeah. That's pretty gross. So what? They take Jitte? I could see that. But if they, here's the thing. If they take Jitte, I still get it. And then I can get lost the Tishana's Tidebinder, attack down Dak. Okay, well. That's fine then. They're just going to loot. I feel like they know I have days. That's unfortunate. Our bluff earlier didn't really, not bluff, but our choice to not use it on the consult is not coming back to do anything. Okay. Ooh, Adeline. That's actually pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So we can do this. Let's go get lost the Tidebinder. We can go Chrome Mox. And then I could Adeline. I guess that's kind of a cool move. We can go Adeline and then hold priority, daze our own Adeline, but then just... Oh, wait. No, I'd be unable to pay. Yeah, okay, never mind. That's too cute. Let's just do this. We're just going to attack the Dak. Okay, get counters, and then we're going to immediately kill this Noble Hierarch. Okay, and then we're just going to slam Adeline. They've already used daze. All right, so they can Dak uptick on themselves. It's a +1, right? Yeah. So yeah, they can loot. They can see what goes on. I have daze available. Next turn, Adeline just goes nuts. Opponent does not have a lot of mana to work with. So they could be priced into double spelling or something like that. Okay, Safekeeper's fine. I'll probably just try to kill it, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to try to kill it. Do you really want to sack a land to give it Shroud? And if you give it Shroud, I think if you give it Shroud, this also fizzles. I'm pretty sure. Because Shroud is not like hexproof. Shroud is everything, not just your opponent's stuff. So I think, yeah, they just let it go. Nice. That was good for me. Okay, perfect. All right. This is good. This is everything's excellent. So play land. We'll go to combat. Yeah, we'll go to combat. We'll have this go at Dak, this go at them, trigger this, have this go at Dak. All right, nice. Get the trigger. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just uptick this, get back the No More Lies, because they're so far behind on mana. Like, No More Lies is basically just going to be counterspell. Okay, Tifa. I can just kill it. I don't actually have to do anything. Is it... If I counter this, do I have lethal? So let's be 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not quite. So no, I think because it's not lethal, I'll just let it happen and I'll just kill it. They're gonna try to do that. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna kill it. What? That's so good for me. Amazing. Yeah, not sure how they get out of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they're just gonna concede. Yeah, they can't come back from this. All right. So as long as I properly disrupt my opponent, I should be fine. But they have some crazy fast starts, so I'm just gonna have to be careful. I think the portable hole is supposed to come in, actually. Portable hole, I can probably get rid of, I like days, but maybe on the draw days gets, no, on the draw days probably gets better, huh? What to cut? Ponder? I mean, I get it. It's good, but maybe it's not. Are the cantrips just bad? No, that can't be right. I don't know. We're gonna go with the portable hole. I think it's gonna, on average, be better. Okay, this hand doesn't do a lot, and on the draw, I think this one is a little sketch. We have the days. I think I keep. So, for example, if my opponent wants to play it 2-drop, and I can daze it, I don't have good follow-ups. Okay, at least they're just playing tap line passing. Stoneforge is, that's good. Stoneforge is good. So, play this land. You know, don't even worry about it. They're going to play 2-drop here. Perfect. We can just go ahead and daze that. We need a 1-drop here to capitalize. We did not get the 1-drop. We'll just play another island. So, unfortunately, that was not the greatest usage of days because now they just get to play another thing. Or they might get scared of Spell Pierce. I don't know. Ooh, Scythecat Cub. Ugh. Not a fan. Not a fan. Scythecat Cub gets really big. Ooh, Mox. I do like a Mox. So, let's see. We can go either Ledger Shredder, Mox to trigger it, or just Spellbinder. It's probably Spellbinder. I like Spellbinder, actually. We'll just do that. So we're going to do this. Fetch. I guess I don't hurt myself. Get Plains. Go Mox Jet. Hopefully no days. No days. Ooh, their hand is good. But it's a little... I think I have to take Dak. Because currently their hand... I mean, they can consult into another land, I guess. But that's whatever. If they Dak steal my Mox, that sets me back very far. So I think I have to take Dak. And yeah, they can still play it, but it costs 5. So they're not going to be playing that for a long time. Also, if they don't have a land, then Scythecat Cub doesn't get bigger. Of course, they drew the land for turn, which is rough. And they make a clue. Yeah, so that all did not go great for me. Yeah, that's pretty not great for me here. So I'll take some damage. Ow. Ooh, get lost. That's going to be nice to hit the Nissa. I do like that. All right. So play land. Couple options. So we could go Ledger Shredder, Stoneforge, pitch something, or just Ledger Shredder, hold up, no more lies. But then we're getting smacked to death. I think we need to get the Jitte train started. The Nissa's going to hurt, like, a lot. But I think we should be okay. It's also not guaranteed they draw a land, right? So I think that's the move. Jitte, equip Jitte. Smack. I take damage. And then I just kill the Tireless Tracker. Okay. Cool. Excellent. So if they rip the land off the top, that sucks. But if they don't rip the land off the top, we are in great shape. They may just crack the clue. They may consult the star charts. I think they're just going to consult the star charts here. Yeah. Awesome. I think they're just trying to find a land, to be honest. That's actually really good. Oh my god. If we draw a plains, we could go get lost on the Scythecat Cub and then no more lies the Nissa. And then that might just be game. Might just be game. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens. No land? Ooh, no land. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well then, in that case, I didn't draw the plains, which is super rough. I'm just gonna attack. I think I can outrace this cub. Yeah, so we'll do that. Get the counters. Because we can gain life, right? And then we'll just play out the Ledger Shredder. What do you have here? They're going to kill something? Remand. Remand, you say? I think that's okay. Sure. I'm all right with this. Yeah, that's fine. I am not going to play it. So it's gonna be very telling that I have stuff here, but I need to deal with the Nissa. I just have to deal with it. Okay, I think I just gotta kill this now. And if they have the counterspell, they have the counterspell. The No More Lies, because they would have played Nissa pre-combat if they had it, right? And they would have played a land for sure. So I think we just get lost. We'll attempt to get lost. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. If it does, that's okay. I think we'll be all right, especially if we draw plains for turn. Okay, they're going to draw a card. Mana Leak. Ugh. Don't like that. So it did get countered. But we're going to take some damage. That's fine. Now, if they don't play a land. If they don't play a land here, we get to kill it. Oh, they played the land. Damn. Well, that's unfortunate. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Not a fan of that. All right. Well, we can try to kill in 2 turns. Yeah, that sounds good, actually. So we'll go Ledger Shredder. Because what are we taking? Like, yeah. No, I think we're fine. Spellbinder. We can do 5/7. Yeah, you know what? That actually seems pretty good. And we can just gain 4 life if need be. So, yeah, I actually like doing this. Now we're threatening lethal. And my opponent is not threatening lethal. And we're still holding up the No More Lies for the Nissa. So, yes, this is good. Yeah, Jitte, God, Jitte is so messed up. Just completely absurd card. Bristly, oh shoot, that's pretty good. Sure, you got it. Let's see you do enough here. I don't think you can kill me. That's a Nadu. Okay, well, let's trigger the Ledger Shredder. Wasteland. I mean, I guess. No. Let's just pitch the Stoneforge Mystic. We don't need it anymore. All right. Is your last card Daze? And even if it is, oh, that's it. And we killed him with Elite Spellbinder. Wow. I was not feeling super great about that last game, but we just managed to outrace the Scythecat Cub. all thanks to Jitte. Jitte was insane. Great first match. On to the next. All right, we're here for round 2 against Jaws the Hobo. I'll play first. And ooh, this hand looks awesome, actually. I think I'll keep. Yeah, I'll keep. So we're going to go for, I think, just a turn 1, just a casual turn 1 Felia. We'll get rid of Aang. I know Aang's a good card, but now this Chrome Mox taps for either white or blue. And then we'll just go ahead and pass the turn. Library is also a very strong turn 1. So that's pretty good. But Felia is also very good. Okay. Oh, wow. Stoneforge Mystic. I mean, I only have one more thing in the deck, which is unfortunate. But, I mean, still a good thing to blink, I guess. So we'll go Stoneforge just to draw the card, because we really need to get a land, so this will take more non-lands out of the deck. Okay, and then we'll attack with Felia, blink the Stoneforge. Now this is going to be attacking for 3 next turn. Okay, I don't have any more cards, unfortunately. So they're going to know that I have one in hand, which kind of blows. Now, if my opponent goes something like Mountain Lightning Bolt, that would be the most efficient way to utilize Library. Okay, Burst Lightning. Not as bad. Not as bad. I get to keep Felia. Oof, no land. That is so rough. Okay, I think at this point, do I want to play Jitte or Sash? I think I want to play Jitte, to be honest. Sure. No. Let's just keep baiting the removal spells. We'll go Lion Sash. Attack, blink the Sash. Yeah, this is just really unfortunate. I need to find a land, and then I can at least go like Guide of Souls, Jitte, or Adeline. I would take any land at this point. They're all untapped. Wait. Yes. Yeah, we don't have a Surveil land in this deck. Okay, opponent went Bone Shards on Lion Sash, which is a little scary because makes me think that they're going to be doing some sort of Reanimator shenanigans with Crab. Not cool. Okay, so now that we're here, I drew a land, which is good. A lot of the reanimation effects are so cheap. So do I actually want a Wasteland, or do I just want to like slam an Adeline? I kind of want to slam an Adeline, to be completely honest. Yeah, let's do it. Who are we kidding ourselves? Attack with Felia. Trigger the Adeline. Blink Adeline. Yeah, we're just dealing so much damage. So even if they reanimate a Crab here, like, do I care? I could just blink it, and then I just kill them. And then what's the worst thing they could take from me? Appa? Or Guide of Souls? Like, these cards are not even good against me right now. Watch, they're just going to reanimate. Yeah, they're going to animate that. They're going to take what do they get? What do they even get? Planes? Gross. Like, these cards all suck. I don't know. I think they're just dead, right? We'll find out. Land would be cool. Deathrite Shamans, a little annoying. Storm Chasers. Okay. So what can we do here? So if we go Storm Chasers, then this becomes 4, then 5. We attack all. We blink the Crab. I really don't want to blink the Crab because then they can do it again. I can blink my Guide of Souls. I could blink my Guide of Souls. That is pretty cool. And then they don't have great blocks on Felia or Adeline. I mean, They kind of do. They can block Crab on Adeline, so I guess that always happens. But I get my Guide of Souls back. Yeah, that seems good. So I wish I drew a land there so I could equip Jitte, but that's okay. Oh, wait. I can just blink my Storm Chaser's talent too. No, it's probably better to blink the Guide of Souls. So yeah, we'll go talent. And then go to combat. I think we just swing out. And then get... Wait. No. Guide of Souls. So then it comes back under my control. And now they have to... I imagine they block Crab on Adeline. And then Deathrite Shaman on a human. And then they take 6. I don't know. This seems pretty over to me. It... Actually, even better, I could just wasteland them. And then they have almost no outs. Like, I don't know what they're splashing red and white for. I mean, if they're splashing for, say, a Swords to Plowshares, then Swords to Plowshares doesn't do it. So yeah, maybe I don't think I need the Jitte anymore. I think I just wasteland their Sunbaked Canyon. And then that takes them off of 2 colors. I like it. Huh. Interesting. That's not what I expected. Crab. Oh, they want to reanimate it again? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Sure. Right. I'm gonna destroy their Sunbaked Canyon. And then I get my Guide of Souls back. That's weird. Why didn't they block Adeline? Because if they block Adeline, then at least it trades. Weird. All right. Cool. Well, won that pretty easily. So they're doing some sort of little black-red mid-range sort of thing. I think I'm okay as is. I think I'll just run it back. I guess Get Lost could work, but yeah, it's all right. We'll be fine. Sand looks good. No 1-drop or anything, but it has Solitude. So Solitude is sort of the get out of jail free card if they try to do something dumb. Like quick reanimation, currency converter. Okay. Oh my god, we drew Guide of Souls off the top. That is so sweet. Excellent. Super great. Now I can go... Oh, if I go Mokti next turn, that sounds awesome. Okay, Inti's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. I may Solitude that. We'll see. Maybe I don't. Eagles. That's pretty good too, actually. We'll just go Mokti. Make artifacts and creatures a little bit, less useful for the opponent. Can't really attack. I don't think I need to bother with this Inti. Doesn't seem necessary. We'll see, though. I'm pretty sure I just let them attack. I think it's fine. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Glorybringer, sure. I really don't care. I mean, yes, they make a 2/2, but sure. So what did they exile? What can they play? Burst Light. Burst Lightning's a little annoying. Don't like that. I will take this damage. Burst Lightning that. Sure. Okay, let's go to our turn. There's Hallowed Fountain, which is good. So we'll shock that in. They don't seem to be doing much, to be honest. Because on the one hand, They could maybe reanimate this Glorybringer, and I would be a little sad. But at the same time, if I just go Solitude, this, Stoneforge Mystic, and then I get 3 energy and I can attack them for 3. It's a little risky. Yeah, they already got value, but I think I'm going to go for it. They need exactly the reanimate effect. Okay, so we'll exile that. We'll go for the Stoneforge. Get Lion Sash. Oh, it also gets Lion Sash. I didn't even think about that. Like, Lion Sash hates on the graveyard, so they really need this turn. All right, we'll go ahead and jump the guide. All right, and then pass the turn, and then hopefully my opponent doesn't reanimate the Glorybringer, because that would be annoying. I would not like that. Uh-oh. Well, they reanimated the Glorybringer. Don't like that. That is not good. Okay, so maybe that was just not a good move. Oh boy, now we're in trouble. There goes Guide of Souls. And I take a bunch of damage and cycle the Eagles. Okay. Well, there's a Council's Judgment. That's pretty good. So I can do this. I think we just go Council's Judgment. I'll exile this Glorybringer. You know what? I think that was also probably a mistake, because I think what I'm supposed to do there, because that was exerted, right? So I actually had another turn to deal with it. I could have just played Lion Sash Jitte or something. I didn't have to fire out the Council's Judgment immediately like that. Oof. So now I'm just going to probably get wrecked by this Mako. Not a fan. Okay, we'll go Lion Sash. And then I do not have good attacks anymore, so I'll just pass. Let's see, this triggers off of non-lands, right? Good card to pitch. So if I take it, I mean, I don't even get a counter on this, because this only gets counters if it's a permanent card. Fatal Push. All right, we'll just eat this Bloodstained Mire first. But it'll die. Yeah, that Council's Judgment decision really hurting me now. Now I just have such an uphill climb. Jitte's good and all, but it's not game breaking. Ooh, Preordain. All right, that's something. Let's see if we can find an answer. Wasteland Adeline. I do like an Adeline. Adeline is pretty good. I think we can just bottom top, play Adeline, and then I think just pass, because if I attack, they just make a 2/2. Oh, they stomped my Stoneforge. Okay, Adeline at least blocks. So there's that. And then Adeline holding a Jitte is pretty good. We'll see if it's good enough. I'm taking a lot of damage here. but I can still block the Mako unless they can discard something at instant speed. Fury? Oof. Okay. No, that'll do it. Yeah, and that's 7. All right, so that was a bit of a punt there with the council's judgment, but that is okay. We move on. We make the mistakes, and we learn from them. I think I should probably just do that always. Take out the preordained, put in the planes. All right, let's see if we can do better. Also, doing the solitude early, that might not have been good. But it's okay. Game 3. This hand sucks. Unfortunate. Got a mole. And this hand's good. Hand's pretty good. I need a plains, though. I could get rid of Adeline, but Adeline is very strong. I'm going to keep. Do I just trust the deck to draw me a land in time? Or do I get rid of Adeline? It's either Adeline or an island. It's one of those. I think it's an island. Like, we really need to draw plains to make this hand more functional. Now I can pretend to hold up days too, which is good. Inquisition. Ugh. All right. Well, yeah. Let's see what they take. Probably Lion Sash, if I had to guess. But I don't know what my opponent's hand is, so yeah. Okay, they did in fact take the Lion Sash, which makes sense given they're a reanimator deck. Draw Storm Chase's Talent. I'm just going to go Jitte. And now we sit back and relax, and then hopefully we draw a land. Definitely regretting putting back the island now. Could have put back the Adeline, but that's okay. Okay, there's Epic here, which is a good way to get stuff in the graveyard. Ooh, we draw the plains off the top. That is nice. That is very nice. I think we're just going to slam the Adeline. Well, am I? I kind of want to. Yeah, I kind of want to. It hits so hard next turn. Although now they just get to blood away something. Oh, God, it's a Grizzlebrand. I mean, look. If I anged the reanimation spell, they just get to cast it the next turn anyway. Oh, they don't have it. Oh, that's huge. Wait a minute. I don't think they have reanimation spell. Unless it's actual factual reanimate, but we'll see. Is it just reanimate? Oh, no. Oh, okay. It's Bone Shards. All right. So, it's a race. It's a race. We have to find it. We can just go Storm Chaser's Talent, and then we ang. We could ang the Storm Chaser's Talent. That sounds like a good idea. But, yeah, I just kind of have to hold it up now. Unfortunately. And if my opponent ever finds a reanimation spell for that Grizzlebrand, we just basically die. Dak. Okay. So Dak's really bad actually. Yeah, because then they either steal my Jitte or they do. Yeah, no. I think they're forcing our hand here. We have to ang this away. They can replay it next turn, but I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so they can play this for 2 mana next turn. Okay. Elite Spellbinder. I mean, I guess. I don't know. It's not necessary. I'd rather equip Jitte, to be honest. That's what it costs 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cannot quite airbend this and transform it yet. Turns into a big boy. Spellbinder, their last card away, but then they just take the... Yeah. The problem is they're just going to DAC, take my Jitte. I guess that means I just have to try to take away their creatures as much as possible. So a Jitte here. And if they're going to take the Jitte, at least it gets to stay equipped to Aang unless they spend 2 mana. So I actually will attack with both, because if they block with a Voldaren Epicure on the Otter, then this dies. And then I also get to kill the Evora. So we'll see. Ooh, this is exactly what I wanted. Okay. All right, they're going to discard a card. Oh, I see. They're just going to discard a card and... Oh, okay, so they're going to protect Evora. That's not great, but I don't know. One less vessel, I guess. Okay, that didn't work out quite as well as I'd hoped. I forgot that they could just make this a 3/3. Not a fan. Yeah, now they just make that a creature. Or now they just cast DAC. They take it. Unfortunately, I'm just going to have to gain 4 life, I think. Yeah, okay. That wasn't the best move. Maybe I'm just supposed to play that Spellbinder. I don't know. The problem is that they always just go DAC next turn. So if I go Elite Spellbinder, at least I can block. Aang's not dead yet, but yeah, this is just going to kill me. Like, there's no way. I can't even kill DAC anymore. They can just make Aang a 0/1. Oh, okay, that's helpful. Although they just kill it. I mean, I get to kill DAC, and that's what matters. I get to kill DAC no matter what now. God, it's just not good, though. Now I still have the Evora I have to deal with. So, what are my top draws now? Oh, Lelia. Jeez, I'm just getting overrun by good creatures. I'm taking so much damage. All right, what's Lelia gonna hit? Sure, I mean, it hit their land drop, and now I get smacked for 6. They should probably pump. No. I guess they're just going to kill Aang. Yeah, Bloodstained Mire. Hey, don't I have Ancestral in this deck? Where's Ancestral? I haven't seen it, like, all League. What's going on? Okay. I don't even know what gets me out of this. Plains. Probably not bad. They're gonna pump this up so huge, and then I'd probably just die. I can go for one more turn, I think, but it's probably just over at this point. Oh my gosh, they have Tersa. Jeez. They could play it next turn too. Yeah, I think I'm just dead on... And we'll see. I'm probably just dead on board. All right, well, I have nothing. But let's see. I imagine if they just go Tersa here, they kill Elite Spellbinder, they pump the rest into Evora. Yeah. Oh, sure, Burst Lightning. Yeah, that'll do it. So then they kill both, and then they hit me for 3 plus 4 is 7. Yeah, they got it. All right, cool. All right. Well, hard-fought match, but opponents was just a little too aggressive, and the Dak Fade and stealing the Jitte, that was pretty much what sealed the deal. All right, on to the last match. All right, we're here for the final match against Tymet, and I won the die roll, which is good. And yeah, this hand looks pretty good. It's got pretty fast mana, so I will keep. And no reason really to play any of our crazy Moxen yet. So I guess we'll just start with a Guide of Souls, and then I think we'll just try to play Appa next turn. We can do that. We can go Abandon Air Temple, Mox Jet, Chrome Mox. But again, no reason to do that now. Okay, it's just a Giver of Runes. Don't really care about that. Ooh, Adeline's nice. That is very good. So we'll go here, Mox Jet, Adeline, and then go to combat, attack, trigger. We're going to make a 1/1. It's going to get eaten, but the whole point is that we gain a life, gain an energy. And then next turn, we can guaranteed do this and then fly something. So, yeah, really, really good draw there. Otherwise, I was going to go, Chrome Mox away the Council's Judgment into Appa, which is fine, but not super necessary. Ooh, Dismember. Sure. All right, Adeline down. Unfortunate. There's a Mokdi. I think I like that better than Chrome Moxing away a Council's Judgment because I may want this later. So we'll just go Mokdi here. And then go to combat, attack, turn Guide of Souls into a 3/4 Flying Angel. All right. All right, so now my opponent's stuff enters tapped, which is good. Okay, Talon Gate. So yeah, the Guide of Souls will phase out. That's fine. Not a big deal. Ranger Captain. Sure. Into Mother of Runes. Yeah, that seems good. Or that's what they searched up. There's an island. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Up to one. So it phases out until my turn. That's weird, but sure. All right. Anyway, I'm just gonna smack in the air, and then I play Appa. That seems really good. Okay. In fact, so this exiles any non-land permanent, so I'm just going to play the Chrome Mox and then not imprint anything. So that way I can just Appa it away. I mean, I can Appa that. I can Appa the Mox Jet and the Chrome Mox away if I want. I also don't have to. We'll see. Okay, Wings of Abandon, the Guide of Souls. All right, so now I'll respond. So we'll go Appa here. Appa to the rescue. And they're just going to pack it in from there. All right, cool. All right, I mean, just make the same swap I've been making because I keep forgetting. And we're just going to run it back. Will we draw Ancestral Recall this game? The world may never know. I would like to draw Ancestral Recall at least one of the matches, but it just hasn't happened yet. I also haven't. I don't think I saw Mockingbird ever. A lot of cards I haven't seen. I haven't seen Parallax Wave. Just so much stuff. So much of this deck's potential ripped away from it. All right. 6 lands and a No More Lies. Definitely not good enough. Okay, this is fine. I'll keep this. I think I just put back the Storm Chaser's Talent. I mean, it is good, but we just have like a fairly nice mono white hand, and I'm willing to just roll with that. If I draw an island, that would be sad. Okay, Solitude, sure. Break in case of emergency type of deal. Ooh, my opponent also has a Mox. Not a fan. Adeline, I probably will kill that, but that's okay. We can go to our turn first. All right, I'll just pass. I'm going to Solitude pitch something, probably just the No More Lies. So at the beginning of combat, yeah, we're going to do this now. So exile No More Lies. Hopefully they don't have anything here. Could have just done this on my turn to play around a Reprieve. Reprieve would be really annoying right now, because then I just have to pitch like a Parallax Wave or something. Okay, nice. So Adeline goes away. Opponent goes Felia. I don't know why they're doing it now. I'll play my own Felia. Weird. Abandoned Air Temple. Nice. So we'll do that. Yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and Council's Judgment away the Felia immediately. And then unfortunately I don't have anything cool to blink with the Felia, but I'll just go ahead and, yeah. If I blink their thing, I don't even get a counter, so not worth it. Just going to get in for 2. If I draw a land next turn with the Parallax Wave, that would be very nice. Whoa, opponent also goes Council's Judgment. That is hilarious. Yep, goodbye, Felia. All right, I do not have any good follow-ups anymore. Definitely not playing a Parallax Wave. Ledger Shredder, not what I want to see. Okay, Ocelot Pride. I mean, that is annoying, but theoretically I can deal with it with the Jitte. Ooh, perfect. That was a good draw. So now I can play a Ledger Shredder and then equip it with Jitte. Now they're going to have a real rough time attacking with that Ocelot Pride. And then if I get to go to combat on my turn, deal damage to opponent, I'm going to kill that Ocelot Pride. Ooh, they have Guide Pride. Now, do they have removal? Okay, they have removal. Uh-oh. I think I just gotta discard Aang at this point. Classic. Classic modern. Guide pride. Amazing stuff. Man, that is so strong. All right. Well, play around days. They don't have a blue, but that's okay. So I buy myself time. I know I'm drawing Ledger Shredder next turn. So we'll see. I think I always get rid of the Ocelot Pride. I'm at 20. I can take 2 damage. That's fine. Flicker Wisp. Okay. So, I don't know. What are they going to pick? I'm going to choose Mox Emerald. Sure. Man, all of their creatures just die to the Jitte so hard. All right, here comes Ledger Shredder and equip. So, once again, we're in a good spot. I mean, again, if we get to attack and get counters on Jitte at any point, looks like that is a dismember. I think I save it with the Parallax Wave. This is just, it's just not great. That is for sure. Mother of Runes. Yikes. Definitely not a fan of that. Okay, I think I let them jump something and then I just snap it away. Like, if they put it on the cat, I'm pretty happy with that. They're just not jumping. Yeah, that makes sense too. All right, let's eat some damage. Let's eat the cat away. This is just not good. I guess we'll just eat this. Luris. Oh boy. Luris is good. So now they get all their stuff back. I also get my Ledger Shredder back, but I don't know. This does not seem very good at all. Yeah, they choose the Ledger Shredder, therefore I can't even equip the Jitte. Not that it matters, because they can just Mother of Runes. Yeah. No. They got this one for sure. Opponent's deck's pretty good. It's got Guide Pride, Luris, Mother of Runes. But, okay, so for that reason, I think we get the portable hole. And we just run it back. Orcish Bowmasters could be good too, but I just don't want to stretch the mana base. I don't think that's necessary. All right, on the play for game 3. Hey, whoa! Ancestral Recall. Incredible. Absolutely insane. Yeah, well, we'll keep. But we're going to start with Ophelia for sure. This is a little awkward, actually, because Marsh Flats cannot get basic island, and I want to be able to play the Abandoned Air Temple, but that's okay. Anyway, I guess Ancestral can draw me a basic land, so it's fine. The goal here is to go Felia, for sure, and we'll fetch Shock. Oh, Opponent's also going Mox. It's crazy. Soul Ring 2. Uh-oh. Don't like that. I have Portable Hole, though. Okay. Giver of Runes is good, not too crazy. All right. How do I want to do this? Okay. Hollow Fountain. Shock. Into Felia. Okay. So, unfortunately, this Abandoned Air Temple is going to enter tapped. I guess I could Ancestral myself first, see what I hit. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's draw 3 cards. Okay, there's a Guide of Souls. I'm a fan of that. But I think for the time being, I'm supposed to go Plains and then Portable Hole the Soul Ring, I guess. Yeah, that's probably better. Just, they're trying to set up for a ton of mana. I am not going to be here for that. Not going to let that happen. Okay. Attack, trigger. I'll just exile the Mox Jet. Just so I can get a counter, basically. It doesn't actually do anything. All right. Next turn, I can play Abandoned Air Temple. I can go Guide Adeline. That's really good. Well, they also have a Guide of Souls? What the heck? Yeah, not looking forward to that. Okay. Luminarch. All right, let's go Air Temple. I want a Council's Judgment. I think I just want to get my game plan enacted first, though. We'll go Guide of Souls. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Adeline. Yep. And then we'll attack. And then lots of triggers. So here we'll actually just go ahead and bounce the Adeline itself just so we can get more Guide of Souls triggers. I still make the 1/1. I trigger the Guide of Souls. I don't have enough energy to jump the Felia. That would be super great. But now I'm pretty sure opponent... I mean, all I have to do is go Guide of Souls on here, Giver of Runes onto the Guide of Souls to make it pro-white. And then they prevent the most damage. Actually, they can just also Giver of Runes block the human. So this was basically just to establish more of a board presence. But I don't know. I'm tapped out. Like, opponent, you can do what you want. I don't really care. Okay, it does seem like my opponent did in fact find the line. Yeah, this is correct. Yep, protection from white. Okay. And then Felia gets bigger, gain a life, gain an energy, and we're set up super well for next turn. We can Parallax Wave to get rid of everything. We can Council's Judgment to get rid of one problematic thing, and they go Guide Pride. That is good. It's very strong. But yeah, they just can't out this board. My board was just way superior there, and I mean, once I play the Parallax Wave, they were almost certainly going to concede. All right, well, we went 2-1. I think the deck was overall fairly solid. We finally saw the Ancestral Recall in the final game, and it was pretty good. It drew us into another land, which is what we needed. Anyway, deck overall felt pretty good. We had a really excellent first match. I think the second match was pretty unfortunate, though. And then match 3 just shows the power of the deck compared to other white decks. The blue adds obviously the card draw and a little bit of that tempo game plan that can help push you ahead in those sort of white based aggro mirror matches. But overall, super solid. Jitte doing Jitte things. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time.